Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It is Adam, the South End guy. I'm back with you again. First of all, I must apologise for the lateness of this vlog. Usually they'll be released on a Monday night. However, this week's lateness is due to a few things. Firstly, the stuff that's going on in America has proved to be a bit compulsive. Now, I try and keep politics off of this channel. That's not what it's about. I talk crap over politics on Twitter and Facebook, so I want to keep it off of YouTube. Suffice to say, any of you that are interested in that, the guys I recommend you follow are Mayor 2C, Majid Nawaz, and Mike Graham on Twitter. They're the only guys that's been keeping a level head on this. So, oh, and probably Tucker Carlson as well. They're the only guys that's been keeping a level head on all this. Whilst everyone else is saying, oh, President Biden's president-elect and all the rest of it, when they've still got the legal process to go through. So no one knows anything. But politics out aside, yeah, there's been compulsive viewing. She's eating up a bit of my time. Secondly, I've been in and out of hospital last week. There was nothing bad. All it was I was due an operation. I had a joint cell tumour on my thumb. I know it sounds horrible. Yeah, it was annoying, I think, pretty mildly, but they are benign, and I just got it at the wrong time, really. So I had to wait probably longer than I would have done if we didn't have all this COVID stuff. So eventually got it cut out, but I had 2 trips up to Broomfield last week, and then I had one up to Brentwood where they finally cut it out. So once that was done, I didn't realise how much you relied on your thumbs until you couldn't use one. And of course, this has been bandaged up, so trying to, just trying to do general things like grip stuff, particularly camera equipment. It's, it's quite fiddly. So setting up was a bit difficult, to say the least. That was that. So it's partly why I didn't get an episode on Monday. So I thought, well, I'll try and record it last night, Tuesday night, and I thought I would try out one of my older phones. I've got a box full of Nokias over there, literally going back to the old N95. But a couple of them still work fine, and I thought I'll give one of them a try, see how it works. Recorded fine. The only problem was it runs Windows 8.1 mobile, and when I plugged it into the computer to upload what I recorded, the computer didn't want to talk to it, so it was sort of wasted an evening's recording, which is annoying because the phone works fine. Otherwise, the camera's like it's a Lumia 1020, so it's got the old 41 megapixel camera on it. It's great, but still want to talk. So, yeah, and it sort of got a bit late last night, so I thought, well, I'll leave it. So hence, that's why I'm recording tonight, and I'm recording off of my other Lumia that works fine, which is my 930. That's got the Windows 10 platform. Now, both Microsoft have stopped support for them now because Windows phones aren't available new anymore, so they just stopped support for them. But my Lumia 930, because it's Windows 10, works with my computer no problem. So yeah, that's where we're at there. Sort of moving on a little bit. Obviously, the budget restrictions I've got, which you'll well know. I'm going to get the Patreon page set up. I know I said that last week, as I said, things being busy, didn't get a chance. So I'm going to attempt to get it done this week. But where you've got budget constrictions, you get creative about how you do things. Now, I wanted to run a second camera. Now, the camera that I've been recording on predominantly throughout all my episodes is my Hero 3. My old GoPro Hero 3 Plus Black edition. That's what I've been doing recording on. And just seen itself, it is an older camera, but the quality is great. It works fine. But I did want to add another camera into the mix, aside from the one I used for my apps, my Nokia 8. That's good for what I need it for, but it's just literally for the app side of it. just something to purely record from. I thought, well, I'll plug the Lumia 930 in, which is what I'm running off of now, and it's what I actually recorded an episode off of last week. So, the quality looks good enough. It's better than having it sitting in the box doing nothing, because I was thinking, let's try and get another GoPro to match with what I've got, and I just couldn't find one for the same price as what I paid for mine. So rather than waste 50-60 quid on another one, I thought I'd dig this out and get a couple of little bits for it, which is what I've done. So when we go back to recording, I'm now going to be able to do multi-shots and all that sort of thing. And we should have a bit of a new look, hopefully, when we start again. Moving on to the actual recordings. Now, I think I said last week that I'll look into how I can record with the new restrictions that have come in. When it was out just by myself. Now, I've had a look over the restrictions, and I can't actually go out and do any recordings. And I don't think I can get away with telling any rozzers that, I'm out late at night, officer, because I've gone running. With all that camera equipment, sir, yes, I like to record. No, it's just not going to work, okay? So, rather than push any, push me luck, I'm just going to leave it for the moment. However, the good news is, as you know, I've been recording lots of episodes up until now, so I'm always ahead of myself. I've got episodes going all through these next few weeks, so you're not going to be denied content. I think my next episode this week, or it's tomorrow night actually, that's Priory Park. That's the second part. I'll go back at 3 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, we'll look forward to that one. When we do come back into recording again, which if everything goes well, the lockdown finishes on the 2nd of December. Now we're going to go back into the tier system. That's literally what's going to happen. It's not like we're going to come out of lockdown and everything's full steam ahead again. We're just going to go back into this tier system. So there'll still be restrictions there, but hopefully at least I can get out, do some recording. We'll be back to that rule of 6, I would think, which means I can have people with me because all my recordings are outside. Now, I'm going to do another live broadcast, which I think I may have mentioned in previous episodes. We've done the 2 live broadcasts so far, which have worked really well. That being St Andrew's Church, which was a great episode, which you all watched. That's also going up my YouTube channel. And then the following week, which was Hadley Castle, as you know, from the draw that we had on from St Andrews. That was live, and it's also recorded for my channel. So they work quite well. So what I'm going to do when we come out of lockdown, I'm going to try and do a recording on the Saturday night, just a normal one. But on the Sunday night, which is the 6th of December, I want to go live again. I don't want to talk too much in case I don't get the chance to do it, but with a bit of luck, it was where the scene of a shooting occurred. That's all I can say. I don't want to go any further than that, because anyone that knows the history of Essex may know where I'm going. So I'm just going to leave that there. So that's what's going to happen the weekend after we come out of lockdown. I'm hopefully going to do a normal recording Saturday night, and then Sunday intention is to go live. The only other thing I'm going to need for that are wellies, because it's a bit muddy where I've got to go. So yeah, there we are. Moving into the new year, I have got some plans for episodes into the new year. I'm going to try a little bit of a new look for the channel. I've been mucking around with a few bits and pieces, so hopefully going to try and get a slightly different look, and we'll see how that goes. So yeah, that's pretty much where we are. If you've got any questions, comments, suggestions, anything like that at all, drop it down below. I'll get back to you. So there we go. That's the vlog for this week. We'll see you tomorrow night, which is at Priory Park. And then I will see you again on Monday for the next vlog instalment. So take care. All the best.